Hello, everybody.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Read the Manga. We're doing something different this time around. It's a Marvel manga for some reason.
From Shonen Jump Plus, although that's technically Shonen Jump.
It's technically like Shonen Jump's second brother that nobody knows about. It's only available on a Japanese site, so it's not translated. So all the manga on there, including Missouri-chan is also on there, aren't really translated by Shonen Jump or Viz Media, so sorry about that. But hey, Deadpool is coming in English. I don't know when. I think it came out recently, the first volume anyway. But we're doing Deadpool Samurai. A
really good manga. When I read up to this chapters from 1 to 9, it was so good I could not stop but laugh and enjoy, and not to mention have a good exclusive character that is definitely...
Okay, wait until we get to the end. We talk about the exclusive character. Right now, so the story is pretty simple. Deadpool doing a mission with Captain America and Iron Man. Then, well, he did a job. The guy died, whatever. And then he was asked to join the Avengers. He's like, nah, I'm gonna go to this thing called like the Samurai Squad. By the way, the Samurai Squad, from what I know, is not anything in the Marvel universe. It's just a thing they made up. So he goes to Japan. He teams up with knockoff Spider-Man anime girl, knockoff Venom anime girl.
They're both girls, for that matter.
It's funny. It's basically what you expect. It's what do you bring Deadpool into a Japanese manga and just go to town with it. That's pretty much what the story is. It's Deadpool at its finest. Props to the... Hold on, let me get their names. They're in one chapter where he gives his little kid his like, oh, can I have your autograph? Like, oh, okay, kid, here you go. And he does like the creator, well, the mangakas, like the artist and the freaking writer. What chapter? It's like chapter 1 or chapter 2.
I think it was about chapter 1.
No, chapter 1's when you blew up everything.
I think it was chapter 2.
Okay, let me look. Skipping. Sorry, we're doing this thing in like one take. Usually we have all this information, but it should be right about here. We go. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher their names for a second there. Kashima Sanshiro and Isu Tsuji Hikaru. Honestly, I'll put them all in post. I'll put all the names in the chat page in post. So, props to these guys. They know Deadpool a lot, and know the Marvel Universe quite a bit too. So, yeah, Deadpool breaks the fourth wall in the manga quite a bit. You mentioned Shonen Jump. But sadly, I'm surprised, at least for what we read so far, there is no reference to Goku or anything so obscure from like Shonen Jump yet. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a pretty straightforward manga. If you like Deadpool, if you like manga, you definitely like this one for sure. So I don't know. Deadpool's already very well-explained character. If you see the movie, you pretty much get what you get. If you read the comics, pretty much sort of the same thing. Depending on who's writing them, anyway.
Yes, that's true. And not to mention how funny it is in those chapters.
Oh yeah, the chapters are hilarious. God. Like, how do I explain this thing?
There's a bit of a comic relief, some signs, a few things a little bit disturbing and hilarious.
Oh yeah, Loki's... Well, I'll discuss like what villains are in this one. Loki's in this one. There's like this Thanos clone thing is in this one. Is that the real Thanos? It's like some kind of clone thing. I don't know.
Just a copy of him.
Yeah, it's not the real thing. And there's Hydra in this one. It's like a whole hodgepodge of stuff. There's something big going on in the background. I found it hilarious where, like, he was going against Loki. He was like, you know what, I'm going to call my friends. I'm going to call in the Avengers. Like, I don't want to go against the Avengers. No. And he just bails. And as soon as he bails, like, he gets a phone call back, and they all, like, heck no, guy ain't doing this crap. Like, I don't want to work with you. Like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, something like that along those lines. In fact, do you remember the chapter where Loki went up against Deadpool?
You mean when he literally laid down his
Strategy?
Yeah, he laid out his strategy on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, he laid down the strategy on his face.
Yeah, and afterwards, after Loki left, they all just said no, and that only leaves one person to come.
Good old Captain America came in. So now, so far there's only 3 members of this so-called Samurai Squad. We gotta talk about some of them at least. Knockoff Spider-Man we mentioned earlier. Basically, what is it? A hot-headed 16-year-old girl.
Spider Sakura.
Yes, hot-headed 16-year-old girl, Spider-Man Sakura.
Spider Sakura.
Spider Sakura.
Sakura Spider-Man.
Sakura, which is it? You're confusing it.
Okay. Spider Sakura.
Thank you. Stop that. Okay, there's also this girl that has like the symbiote. She turns into Venom.
Yeah.
She's also an idol, and its backstory is like whatever. It's idol culture.
Yeah. But a lot of people keep complimenting her that she's cute. Cute.
And Venom doesn't mind eating her fans. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Symbiote stuff.
There's also chocolate he likes.
He likes chocolate.
Chocolate!
No. Yes, sir. With or without nuts.
Okay, now back to the main subject here. Venom is a symbiote, which is basically a bit of an alien...
He's an alien parasite from another planet.
Oh, now you're just hurting Venom's feelings by calling that.
No, that's what he is. He's a parasite from another planet.
Well, so is his...
That's what he really is. I read the comics, dude. That's what he's literally is. He's literally a parasite that connects with its host.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Please continue.
All right. Okay. So it is hilarious, and okay, I think there's nothing much that we can talk about the story about how ridiculously fun this is. It's a fun story. I think it's about time we talk about like the big guest character. I think it's no surprise. Some of you might see this online somewhere, but we'll give you a hint about what series this character's from. He's from My Hero. We're not going to tell you who he is. We'll just leave you to read it. He appears in Chapter 9. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, this is a short episode of reading the manga. There's really nothing much to talk about with Deadpool other than, like, you get what you get with this character. And if you like Deadpool, you're going to love it. So, here's how we grade these things. We grade it from, like, a 10 out of 10, or to a 10 out of 10, or not. So, what would you give it for the first 9 chapters we read?
10 out of 10.
I will also at least give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's good, and I'm liking it so far. I would like to see where it ends. So, only we get to know when it eventually is published here in the West. I think there's like 2 volumes to this thing. So, yeah, that's what's reading the manga. Good question for you guys. If you have any manga you want to suggest us to do read the manga, please leave them in the comments. We'll like to check them out.
Yep. Until then, everybody, be sure to read Deadpool Samurai and not to mention the movies. There's also the one movie that's going to be coming out, except it's in development, so we're waiting on that.
What are you doing, Marvel Studios? Don't mess this up, Marvel Studios. Please don't mess up Deadpool, Marvel Studios.
And get the Deadpool Samurai onto the anime.
I don't think there is no anime. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.